breakfast ingredient and working with it in a very different way.
Yes, Valerie O'Connor, author of Bread on the Table, joins us in the kitchen this morning. Good morning, and you're very welcome, Valerie.
Good morning, guys. I can feel the hunger.
I'm starving.
Especially you.
I'm starving,
yeah. I'm starving.
There's a crew here that are always hungry.
Yeah.
You might as well just know that from the
Crews
start.
are always hungry, I know. I feel a bit afraid right now.
So what are you doing? Something quite different.
Yeah, I'm making black pudding and apple scones.
Okay.
This is black pudding in the scones?
There's black pudding in the scones.
Right.
When I was writing my book, Bread on the Table, I wanted to use as many kind of, I suppose, traditional Irish ingredients in the bread recipes, and I was trying to come up with something for the black pudding. And you don't want to put it into a bread that's kneaded because you don't want to be stretching the black pudding and doing kind of bad things with it. And this pudding here is made by a friend of mine, Caroline Rigney, who rears her own free-range pigs in Currachase in County Limerick, and I actually did a work placement on her farm.
Right.
When I studied organic horticulture, which basically involved me being knocked over by pigs a lot.
Right.
And I thought,
sounds like a great Saturday night.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like a Saturday night out in Nancy Blake's. So yeah, the scones are good for pudding because you don't really have to handle them very much.
Okay.
And it works really well, and then the apple has a nice sweetness. So
where do we start?
basically I've got 400 grams of plain white flour in here. Now if you don't like to eat plain white flour, you can eat white spelt.
Okay.
Because, you know, a lot of people these days are, I suppose...
Dietary issues, yeah.
They have dietary issues, so you can use white spelt or you can use white flour. But if you use brown flour, it wouldn't really work for this.
What was that just threw in on top of it?
I just threw in there
Baking powder.
Baking powder.
Right, okay.
Now there's actually an ounce of baking powder. The secret to getting a really good rise on scones is, well, you do need a fair bit of raising agent, but also you need a really hot oven, and you need to work pretty fast. So for that, I'm going to work pretty fast.
Go for it.
So this is about 150 grams.
So you're literally just breaking it up?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're crumbling it in there.
You just crumble it in.
150 grams of black pudding.
Yep. See, when you get up on a Saturday morning...
I do like black pudding. I prefer white. I'm not being racist. I just prefer. It's just personal preference. But a nice black pudding, I do enjoy.
Smell that, Ray.
Okay. I'm going to smell the pudding.
You're going to smell it on TV.
Do you know what it is? It does actually smell.
That's actually made from real fresh pig's blood. Now I know that doesn't sound
no.
appetizing,
See, no
especially
one
not
likes-
for vegans,
No,
right?
when you're eating the black pudding, you don't like to think what's in it.
No.
Yeah, but a lot of pudding these days. Okay, sorry, I'm grating an apple now. A lot of the time, say when the apple goes in, I think, well, you can't really taste it, but it does add a nice sort of moistness to it.
And I balance it out as well. And
Yeah,
you're not
yeah.
peeling it around, just peel it all goes
No.
on. Yeah, right, okay.
Okay.
No need.
Because I wouldn't be the biggest fan of pudding, particularly that I know where it comes from. It doesn't really appeal to me. But I think the flavours here are going to work very well together, aren't they, Valerie?
Yeah, they're great.
So it's just one apple you put in there on top of that then, yeah?
Yeah, just an apple, flour, baking powder, butter.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much butter are we
Plenty
talking?
of.
Plenty of butter. Yeah.
Is this real butter?
Of course, this is real butter. This is also from County Limerick.
Right,
From
everything's
Glenstall. Yes. Should rub the butter in to make some kind of breadcrumbs.
Okay.
Now, sometimes you can do this at the start.
Right, okay.
And if you don't do it at the start and then you're looking at the butter and going, oh yeah, right, so then you can put
But all
it in
the
then.
TV cameras and the lights can be a bit distracting at times. They can throw you off your game.
But you know what the great thing is, right? What you want, basically, is a sort of breadcrumbs mixture.
Yeah, it's beginning
you
to
see-
look like that now, you can see.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Scones were always something, say, you know, in some people's houses, somebody would call in, right, and say, oh my God, I have nothing to eat. So you put the kettle on, and people would have scones just thrown together in no time.
How much milk?
That was 240 mils of milk, 250. So the trick with scones, it's a bit like soda bread. A lot of people, when they make soda bread, they say, you know, I made it, but it was like a rock. But that was because I sort of handled it too much. Like,
Right.
you're not really supposed to knead it. You're just supposed to bring everything together.
Okay.
Okay. So that seems to be what's happening now.
Seems to be,
Just say it's looking good, fella.
in theory.
And I can
looking
smell
good.
the apple already as well, it's nice and sweet.
Well, I can really smell the pudding, which is also kind of sweet.
And I suppose you could get creative with this, Valerie, the more you do it, and interchange the ingredients depending on what you have available to you.
Yeah, I mean, in fairness, scones are very versatile. You know, you could put in some nice smoked salmon, you could put in some feta cheese, you
That's
could put
very
in...
posh, isn't it?
Now you're talking about posh stone
I
language.
suppose that's proper afternoon tea stuff.
That's proper afternoon tea. But I think the great thing about scones, I mean, this is Saturday morning, right? You don't want to be getting out of bed and making, you know, something really complicated.
Okay.
Right, see here.
So you're going to roll this out now.
I'm going to roll this out.
Okay.
This is my favourite bit now when I was a kid.
Now, you see,
Oh, it's so much fun, isn't it?
Granny does the hard bit.
You know she's not going to let you near it.
No.
No. But you see, you don't really have to roll it out even.
You're just pressing
You
it
just
out.
you start pressing it together and just pushing it down.
Like you say, you can't mess with it too much.
No, because then you're going to have a really rock hard, bricky
Yeah.
scone.
Okay.
Okay, we don't want one of those, ideally, Valerie.
Nobody wants a rock hard, bricky scone.
Okay.
A nice, lovely, crumbly
So you're
scone.
going to cut out the scone shapes and
Yeah.
onto the baking tray
Yep, yep.
and into the oven for how long?
15 to 20 minutes in the oven.
Okay.
Going to brush them with a little egg on top, which is really important.
Just for browning.
Just for well, yeah, you get that nice kind of shiny finish.
Mm-hmm.
Now I've got my scone cutter here, but if you don't have a scone cutter at home and you want to suddenly make scones, right? If you have a tin of tuna
Oh, well.
in your cupboard, yeah,
Great idea.
yeah. Well,
is actually,
wash
isn't
it
it?
really well, unless you're making, of course, fish flavoured scones, tuna scones. I don't think they'd be very nice.
Do you need to open the other end of it as well, of the tin of tuna?
Oh yeah, sorry,
Just the cover,
meant to say
cut
that.
the bottom end.
Yeah, cut the end off it.
And away you go, yeah.
And away you go.
And off we go. So how
flash
many
that.
should
Well, the
this
thing is, I mean-
recipe make, Valerie?
This should usually makes about 9 or 10. I mean, obviously you can make them as big or as small as you like.
Right.
And, you know, you can pull all this together then.
Okay, so they're going into the oven at what heat?
They're going in at 220, Anna, because
Okay.
if it isn't hot, you know, you won't get that nice rise. And as Ray says, now I'm under pressure here. Got to make the scones look like the picture.
Okay, well, we
So look
take
at
the
the other
ones
ones,
out
is that-
that we made
the other
earlier
ones,
The
on.
ones I made earlier.
Okay.
Yes, fantastic.
So they're ready
and
to
you're
go.
going to taste them.
Oh, brilliant. I thought I was going to have to wait the 20 minutes for them to ready. Oh, my gosh.
No.
You've got other ones done already. Brilliant.
Let's have a look, just to give the viewer at home an idea of what they should look like when they're finished.
Well,
Valerie.
yeah.
Yummy.
Well, I also
Oh,
want
that's
you to
good.
taste them.
Yeah, I'll
And
do
no
that.
lying.
Oh, there's no fibbers here, Valerie. We're
There's
very
no
honest.
fibbers.
No, no lie.
Now,
They smell great.
if you came to my house at home, you'd be most likely to get something in a nice big mess like this.
Perfect.
But it's all about the hospitality, isn't it?
It is indeed.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You
And how
don't
would you
want
serve them, or what would you serve them with?
Well, they're really nice on their own. But a chef in Limerick, Tom Flavin in the Strand Hotel, he did a special brunch one day, and he got the scone like this, and then he put some steamed kale on top of it, a couple of poached eggs and hollandaise
Sounds
sauce.
fast. Come on, slather on there first.
So I was like, stop talking.
Gotta go. You can
Stop
find that
talking, more butter.
Recipe there on the in your
Go
book
on.
as well.
Bread on
Get
the
that in your
table.
mouth.
Now, up next, formal fashion for a black tie event or a Debs. See you shortly.
Still warm.
Thanks, Valerie.